I balanced the takeout bag in my hand, whispering, "Tonight, I'll fix this. Just food, laughter, and maybe we start over." Then I froze. A laugh floated down the hallway. A man's laugh, too familiar. My chest tightened. My brother's voice. "Noah." I pushed the bedroom door open. "Adam, wait." Lily's voice cracked like glass. She pulled the sheets higher, her face pale. Noah sat up, shirtless, eyes wide. It just happened. The bag slipped from my hand. Boxes of noodles spilled on the carpet. My keys clattered to the floor. My body shook. I whispered, "Get out." "Adam, please," Lily begged, reaching for me. "It's not what it looks like." I barked out a laugh that hurt. "Not what it looks like? My wife? My brother?" Noah swung his legs off the bed. "I didn't plan it, okay? We were talking. You've been distant. Shut up," I snapped. My throat burned. "Shh, don't you dare blame me for this." Raised his hands. "I'm not blaming you are. You always do." I took a step back. My head spun, both of you out of my sight. Lily's voice broke. "Adam, don't throw us away, please. It was a mistake. A mistake," I shouted. "You destroy a marriage, and that's your word?" "A mistake." Tears slid down her face. "I still love you. Love." My voice cracked. "Love doesn't." "Crawl into my brother's bed," Noah muttered. "He'll forgive us. He always does." Something in me shattered. Never again. ... I stumbled out, grabbing my jacket. The night air hit me like a punch. My breath turned white in the dark. My phone buzzed. "Lily's name," I answered, my voice low. "What? Please don't leave like this," she cried. "Talk to me. There's nothing left to say." "Noah." "Means nothing," she said quickly. "I was lonely." "You've been buried in work." I felt invisible. "And you torch our marriage to be seen." I bit out. "I was wrong. Regret it already." I cut her off. "Save your regret," you made. "Your choice." The line went quiet except for her sobs. I hung up. Seconds later, Noah called. I answered, fury boiling. "Bro," he started. "Don't ruin the family over this. We can fix it." I laughed bitterly. "Ruin the family? You did that the second?" "You touched her, Adam. Come on. We've always had each other's backs. Don't let this split us. Want my loyalty after you stabbed me?" My voice rose. "You're not my brother anymore." Silence. Then his cold whisper. "You'll regret saying that." "No," I said. "You'll regret what you did." I hung up. I walked aimlessly, hands shaking. "Goo-da-da-da." Streetlights blurred through my tears. Marcus's name lit up my screen. "My best friend," I answered. "You sound wrecked," he said. "What happened, my brother, Lily, together?" My voice cracked. He cursed. "Adam, where are you?" "I don't know. I can't think. I can't breathe." "Listen," he said firmly. "Don't go back tonight. Come here. My couch is free." I nodded even though he couldn't see me. "I can't face them again." "You shouldn't," he said. "Not now. Stay away. We'll figure it out." My steps slowed. I thought Lily was everything. I thought Noah at least respected me. "Adam," Marcus said gently, "people show their truth when it costs you most. Now, you know who they are." I pressed a hand. To my chest, I feel hollow. "You won't forever," he said. "What?" "But tonight, you need space." I reached his apartment half an hour later. He opened the door, pulled me in. "Sit down," he urged. "Tell me everything." I dropped onto his couch, head in my hands. I walked in. They didn't even stop. They looked at me like I was the intruder. He swore again. Cowards, both of them. I wiped my face. "My parents, what do I even tell them?" "The truth," Marcus said, "but prepare yourself. Families don't always pick the side you expect." I laughed bitterly. "You think they'll defend Noah?" "I've seen it happen," he admitted. My phone buzzed nonstop on the table calls. Texts, notifications piling up. "Lily, please. Don't leave us like this." "Noah, we can fix it." I turned it face down. Marcus poured me water. "Stay here. Tomorrow we make a plan. Tonight you rest." I stared at the ceiling. My chest still hurt. My ears echoed with Noah's smug words, He'll forgive us. Not this time. For the first time in years. Said it out loud. I won't forgive them. Marcus nodded. Good. Don't. I closed my eyes, clutching my fists until they ached. I had lost my wife, my brother, maybe even my family. But I still had me, and I swore I would never let them take that too. I need to talk, said, standing in my parents' doorway with a bag of clothes. Don't tell me to calm down. Mom stepped back. Dad crossed his arms. What happened? Dad asked. I walked in on Lily and Noah, I said. My brother, my wife. Mom shut her eyes. Families survive worse. I stared. Worse than this. You're the older one, Dad said. Be steady. I was steady, I said. For years, Mom rubbed her hands. Noah's weak, but he needs us. He makes mistakes. I noticed. I said. He made one in my bed. Your tone, Dad warned. My tone didn't break my marriage, I said. Mom softened. Sit. Talk to your brother tomorrow. I'm not hungry, I said. I'm not talking to him alone. Dad's jaw tightened. You two must fix this. Blood is blood. Then why did my blood cut me? I asked. Silence settled. Mom said, where will you stay? Marcus's couch, I said. Oh, Dad sighed. Don't escalate this with lawyers. Don't tell me how to bleed, I said. I need air. I left. On the porch, I called Marcus. Talk to me, he said. My parents want me steady, I said. Mom said families survive worse. That's not support, he said. That's pressure. Breathe. I'm breathing, I said, though it hurt. Listen, he said. Don't sign anything. Don't agree to anything. No money, no cosign, no conversations without someone present. I hear you, I said. I'm coming over. Doors open, he said. Coffee's on. His apartment smelled like coffee. He tossed me a blanket. You look haunted. He said, I feel hollow, I said, dropping the bag. I still want answers. You'll get answers, he said. But first, sleep. I keep seeing it, I said. Her face. His voice, say it, then park it, he said. You'll forgive us, I said. Marcus winced. Remember that? Right. It tells you who he is. I want to scream, I said. Pillow beats a wall, he said, nudging me to the couch. At 3 a.m. my phone buzzed. I sat up, heart racing. Lily, please talk. Another buzz. Noah, bro, don't ruin the family, I typed, then deleted. I held the phone like coal. Marcus whispered, You okay? They want me to carry it, I said. What are you going to do? He asked. I'm not answering tonight. I said, If I talk now, I'll drown. Good, he said. Let silence work. I opened my notes app and started a list, whispering to the dark. What I know, I said. 1. I caught them. 2. Noah expects forgiveness. 3. My parents want quiet. 4. I'm not safe alone with them. 5. I feel like breaking. Marcus leaned on the doorframe. At 6. You're not alone. I nodded. 6. Marcus is here. Keep going, he said. What I need, I said. 1. A lawyer. 2. A therapist. 3. A lock-on. My mouth when they bait me. 4. Proof. 5. Sleep. And 6, he said. Breakfast. That too, I said, almost smiling. The phone buzzed again. Mom, call in the morning. We'll handle this privately. Do not involve outsiders. I showed Marcus the screen. Shook his head. That's how secrets breed. I'm done being the quiet one, I said. They count on my silence. Then change the math, he said. I lay back and stared at the ceiling. The room hummed. My eyes burned, but my voice sounded like mine. I'll tell them everything tomorrow, I said. I'll set rules. I won't fund their mess. Good, Marcus said. Write those rules. I typed them like vows. No money, no meetings without a witness. Lawyer first. Therapy second. Record what's legal. Keep my job safe. Keep my heart safer. Read it again, he said. I did, slower, and my hands stopped shaking. I silenced the phone, set it face down, and pulled the blanket up. Adam, Marcus said, breathe in 4, out 6. I obeyed until the air felt kinder. I won't be the quiet one anymore. I said to the dark. Then tomorrow begins, he said. The city kept breathing. So did I. A week, I said at the cafe table. You made me wait a week. Mom folded her napkin. There's news. Lily stared at the cup. I might be pregnant. My chest iced over. Repeat it. I might be pregnant, she said. I'm late. Noah lifted the water. We want to make it right, but we need help. I stared at his hand. Move it away from me. I listened when I found you in my bed, I said. You listen. Dad slid a paper across the table. If you cover the rent for a few months, we can stabilize this new family. I laughed, then choked on it. You want me to fund this? Mom reached for my hand. You're the successful one. I pulled back. A success isn't your safety net. Lily flinched. Adam, please. I don't want a war. You started one, I said. Now you bring a budget. I unfolded the paper. Groceries, rent, prenatal visits, phone, gas. I read. Whose phone? Noah said. Mine. I need it for interviews. Interviews? I said. Or gambling apps? His jaw set. Don't start. I'm finishing, I said. This paper is a leash, and I'm the dog. Mom said, don't be cruel. We're trying to build from the mess. Build it without me, I said. Dad tapped the table. We are a family. Family protects, I said. It doesn't invoice the victim. Lily's voice thinned. If the test is positive, I'll work. We just need a bridge. A bridge, I said. Between my bank account and your bed? Her eyes watered. Don't do that. Stop asking me to bless betrayal, I said. Noah scowled. You don't want the baby to suffer, do you? I froze. Don't use a child as a shield, Mom whispered. He's right. Think of the innocent. I am, I said. That's why I won't fund this lie. Dad leaned back. Be steady. You're the older one. Oh, steady while you looked away, I said. I'm done being the mop. Let them talk, I added. Truth can carry the noise. I folded the paper and pushed it back. No. Noah scoffed. You'll regret this when you cool off. I'm cold already, I said. Lily whispered. What if I'm really pregnant? Then Noah will be a father, I said, not a barnacle. Dad tried again. 1 month? No, I said. Mom's voice shook. Adam, please, no, I repeated. Stop asking me to pay for my own humiliation. No, chairs scraped. I stood, Noah muttered. You always thought you were better. I thought I was safe in my own home, I said. I was wrong. Lily lifted her purse. If we leave, is that what you want? I want peace, I said. You can't. Give it, Mom touched my sleeve. We love you. Love without respect is control, I said. Keep the paper. Outside, light stabbed my eyes. My phone buzzed. Marcus, you alive? Me, barely. They asked me to fund them. Marcus, document everything. Me, I took a photo. And saved it as proof, Marcus. To work, the elevator mirror showed my red eyes. Grace Collins stopped me. Adam, you look wrecked. I'll live, I said. Take the day, she said. Or talk to HR. I don't need HR. Said, I need a lawyer. Do you have one? She asked. I will today, I said. Hand me the project, I'll cover. I don't want to drop the ball, I said. You're not, she said. You're passing it to the team. I leaned on the counter. The room tilted. I still shake, I said. Grace slid over water. Drink, then write what happened. Keep it factual for your lawyer. They said Lily might be pregnant. I'm not their bank, I said. No, she said, you're not. I entered a small conference room, shut the door, and opened. My notes. Names, dates, requests, I whispered. Budget, rent, 3 months, new family. My answer, no. My hand steadied as the list grew. Grace knocked. I need anything. Just courage, I said. You already have it, she said. I hit save, lifted my head. And the room finally stopped spinning. Slowly, Sarah Blake's office smelled like ink and quiet. She leaned forward, pen tapping her notebook. "We start with evidence," she said. "Texts, calls, bank records. If there's a baby, we demand a paternity test." I nodded. "I've got screenshots. Gather more." "Good. Keep them organized," she said. "Create a folder. Timestamps matter." I rubbed my face. "What about witnesses? Do you have any?" she asked. "My neighbor Nina Brooks," I said. "She once told me I saw Noah's car here late." Sarah's eyes sharpened. "Perfect. That's a witness. We'll contact her if needed." I leaned back, breathing shallow. "Feels like my life's on trial." "It is," she said softly, "but you're not alone. Keep focused on the facts." I hesitated. "I don't know if I can stay calm when they call." "Record calls?" "Where?" "Legal," she said firmly. "Save messages."
Yes.
"Never respond in anger. Every word could become evidence."
Out.
My phone buzzed on the table. "Lily." I let it ring. Sarah raised an eyebrow. "Answer if you're ready." I sighed and hit accept.
What?
"Do you want?" Her voice cracked. "Don't make this ugly." I gritted my teeth. "You already did." "Adam, I was lonely," she sobbed. "Don't drag the family through courts. You can work it out privately." "Privately means you win in silence," I said. "Not this time." "Please," she begged. "If I am pregnant, this stress will—" I cut her off. "That child, if it exists, isn't mine. It's Noah's burden." Her sobbing filled my ear. I hung up. Sarah studied me. "Good. You kept it short. Always do that. Let their words reveal them." I slid the folded paper from my jacket pocket. "They gave me this." She scanned the columns. Rent, groceries, prenatal care, gas. "This is a demand letter disguised as a budget." "They asked me to fund their new family," I said. Sarah shook her head. "That's financial manipulation. Don't pay a cent." "They called me heartless," I said quietly. "They'll call you worse," she said. "Names don't matter. Paper does. Keep every document, every receipt." I nodded slowly. "Start tonight." "Adam," she said, her voice softer. "You're bleeding, but you're also building a case. Let that give you strength." I stood. "Thank you. Keep your head," she said. "And remember, you are not their wallet." Her words clung to me as I walked home. The kitchen was silent. I set my phone on the counter and opened the fridge. Empty except for half a bottle of water, I sat at the table, pulled out my laptop, and started saving files. Screenshots, call logs, photos of that budget paper. Each click steadied me. My phone buzzed again. "Noah this time," I answered, my voice flat. "You don't need to drag outsiders into this," he said. "Handle it with us." "Outsiders," I said. "She's my lawyer." "You're killing Mom and Dad with stress," he snapped. "They can't sleep." "Then stop making me their bank," I said. "You always think you're above us," he said. "I think I deserve respect," I said. "You'll forgive me," he muttered. "You always do." "Not this time," I said, and hung up. The apartment echoed when I whispered, "I am not their wallet." The words surprised me. I said them again louder. "I am not their wallet." My chest felt tight, but air moved easier. Opened my notes app and typed, "Rules. Save every call. Screenshot everything. No money given. Lawyer first. Witness list. Nina." I stared at the screen until the letters steadied. My phone buzzed once more. Mom's voice message. "Adam, think carefully. Noah is weak. Lily is scared. Families survive worse. Don't shame us." I deleted it without replaying. The kitchen clock ticked loud. I placed my hands on the table, palms flat, small, alone, but awake. Like someone had turned on the lights in a house I thought was mine. For the first time, I saw every crack. I whispered one last time, steady and clear, "I am not their wallet." The diner smelled like burnt coffee and fried onions. Noah slid into the booth across from me, eyes darting. He leaned in. "Co-sign the loan. Help with Mom and Dad's mortgage. We'll all be fine." I stared at him. You want me to buy the lie? He shrugged. We're family. Family doesn't steal, I said. His jaw tightened. We're never around. Always at work, always busy. Someone had to be here. I kept my face still, my thumb brushing the record button under the table. Say that again? He smirked. You were never around, Mom cried. Dad worried. Lily felt abandoned. I stepped in. Maybe I shouldn't have, but I did. Keep talking, I said quietly. He leaned back. Fine, the loan is 40 grand. Interest is bleeding me dry. If you co-sign, I can roll it into a lower rate. Then Mom and Dad keep the house. Everyone wins. Everyone but me, I said. You. Can afford it, he snapped. You make more than all of us combined. Don't act broke. I kept my voice flat. And what happens when you gamble again? He stiffened. That's not what this is. Yes, it is, I said. Numbers don't lie. His eyes flicked down. It's under control. Dates, Noah, give me dates. He rubbed his face. Last month, I missed 2 payments. Before that, I borrowed from a friend. 10 grand, and you want me to patch it up. You're my brother, he said. Not anymore, I said. The waitress came by with a pot of coffee refill. I slid my mug forward, thanks. She poured and gave me a look like, you okay? I wasn't. My stomach twisted, but my phone kept recording, Noah muttered. You think you're above us, Adam, but you're just bitter. Co-sign the damn loan. I won't, I said. You'll regret it when Mom and Dad lose the house. Sipped the coffee, bitter as my chest. Maybe they should know what you've really done. You wouldn't, he hissed. Try me, I said. His hand slammed the table, silverware rattling. I screwed up, but I'm still blood. I leaned closer. Blood doesn't excuse betrayal, he glared. You think you're strong now? Wait until you're alone. I picked up my phone, stopped the recording, and stood. Alone beats chained to you, he cursed under his breath. You'll crawl back. I tossed cash for the coffee. Keep dreaming. Outside, the night air. Cut sharp. I pulled out my phone and typed, me, give Sarah. Got him talking. Her reply buzzed quick. Good, we use it. I leaned against the diner wall, heart hammering. The recording sat safe in my files. Proof for the first time I saw the strings Noah tried. To pull, guilt, pity, duty, and for the first time, I cut one. Mom smiled too brightly when she opened the door. It's just a peaceful dinner, she said. Inside, the table was already set. Noah sat stiff. Lily kept her head down. Dad cleared his throat. Sit, Adam. I pulled out the chair but stayed standing. What's this? Dad folded his arms. You need to apologize to your brother for yelling at the diner. I laughed. Sharp. No. Noah leaned forward. You humiliated yourself, I said. Lily whispered. Adam, please, we're scared. I stared at her. I'm scared too, of becoming your bank. Mom's eyes hardened. You owe us, she said. We raised you. My fork shook against the plate. You taught me to stand up, I said, so I will. Noah slammed his hand down. You're heartless. Heartless is sleeping with your brother's wife, I said. Lily flinched. Don't keep saying it like that. How else should I say it? I asked. You want softer words to make it easier to swallow, Dad snapped. Enough. This family needs peace. Peace, said. You mean silence? You mean me carrying the weight while you eat dessert? Mom hissed. Don't disrespect this table. This table doesn't deserve respect, I said, standing. Lily reached out. Please stay. Talk. No more talking, I said. You've all said enough. I turned toward the door. My hands shook so badly, I almost dropped my jacket. Dad's voice followed. You'll regret walking away. I didn't answer. I walked out into the night air, chest burning. On the sidewalk, my phone buzzed in my pocket. I dialed a number I'd saved but never used. Dr. Alan Reed, a calm voice answered. I swallowed hard. To feel like I'm drowning. Tell me what's happening, he said. My wife betrayed me with my brother, I whispered. My parents want me to fund their new life. Tonight they demanded I apologize. I can't breathe around them. My hands won't stop shaking. He paused gently.
Ow!
You came to the right place. We'll help you breathe again. I don't know how, I said. We'll start small, he said. One step at a time. One boundary at a time. You won't do this alone. Tears blurred my vision. Do you take new patients? Yes, he said. Weekly sessions. We'll find your voice again. I pressed my forehead against the cold glass of a store window and signed. Me up. Good, he said. You've already taken the hardest step reaching out. My chest eased a fraction. Thank you. When the storm rises, he said, remember breathing is survival. We'll rebuild the rest. I ended the call and slid the phone back into my pocket. The streetlight hummed above me. My pulse slowed. One step. One boundary. One new voice mine. I walked away from the house and didn't look back. Grace caught me by the break room. Adam, you've been steady under fire. Here's a project lead. I blinked. Me. Yes, you, she said. Take it. I nodded. I'll handle it. That night, Dr. Reed leaned forward in our session. What do you tell yourself when they demand too much? I whispered, I am not responsible for everyone. Say it stronger. I am not responsible for everyone, I repeated. He nodded. And what are you responsible for? I am responsible for me. Good, he said. That's the new script. Use it when guilt tries to crawl back. The next morning, Sarah called. I filed the divorce. They'll be served soon. I exhaled. Finally. A buzz lit my phone. Lily's text. You're heartless. I forwarded it. Add this to the file, I told Sarah. Her reply came fast. Noted, every insult helps. Days later, Sarah called again. The paternity results are in. My throat tightened. Tell me. Not yours, she said. The phone slipped in my hand. I sank to the floor. Chest shook, sobs crashing like thunder leaving the sky. Adam? Sarah asked. I'm here, I managed. This proves everything, she said gently. No spousal support. Is bound to the child, not you. I pressed my palm to the tile. It still hurts. It will, she said, but the truth sets boundaries. That night Noah called. His voice was hot with rage. You ruined us. I put him on speaker and opened my files. Want to hear something? What? He snapped. I hit play. His voice from the diner filled the room. Co-sign the loan. Mom and Dad need the house. You can afford it. Silence. Noah, I asked. He breathed heavy. You're sick. Recording me. I'm prepared, I said. And you're exposed. He hung up. The next day I sat across from Sarah. Papers spread between us like cards. She tapped one. This recording plus the budget. Strong evidence of coercion. And the text from Lily, I said. She nodded. Yes, it paints the picture. We'll ask for the house. The house, repeated. You lived there. You paid for it. He doesn't get to steal it. I swallowed. Protection. His anger escalates. We'll request a protective order, she said. I rubbed my hands together. Do you think the judge will see through them? No. Judges see more than you think, she said. Yours is a textbook case of betrayal and manipulation. I stared at my hands, scarred with pen marks from note-taking. I'm getting them back. Who? She asked. My hands, I said quietly. They're mine again. Dr. Reed's words echoed later that night as I stared at the ceiling. You are not responsible for everyone. You are responsible for you. And for the first time in weeks, I almost believed it. Nina caught me outside with her mail. Adam, I heard. Shouting next door. I paused. What kind of shouting? Money? She said. They were fighting about bills. It carried through the walls. I nodded slowly. Thanks for telling me. She hesitated. Are you okay? I'm holding, I said. Barely. That evening Dad called. Adam, just 3 months of help. That's all we ask. No more, I said flatly. You'd let us sink? Demanded. You let me drown first, I said. Silence. Then Mom's softer voice. Don't know how to fix this. Stop asking me to pay for it, I said. That's how you fix it. Her sigh rattled through the line. You sound colder every time. I'm just done being used, I said and hung up. 2 days later, Marcus texted, "Check Noah's page." I opened it. Photo of Lily, smiling wide with a caption, "New beginnings," an hour later. The post vanished. Deleted. A cruel spark flickered. Inside me, satisfaction sharp as glass, then I let it go. At therapy, Dr. Reed leaned forward. "How are you carrying it this week?" "I want revenge," I said. "I want to see them burn." Or he asked gently, "Do you want your life?" I stared at the carpet. "Both." "You can't have both," he said. "One consumes the other." "So I just let them walk free?" I asked. "No," he said. "You let consequences find them. That's different than revenge." "I don't trust karma to move fast enough." I muttered. "Then stand still and watch," he said. "Sometimes silence crushes more than fire." I rubbed my hands together. "I don't know if I can." "You've already done it," he said. "You refused the money. You set boundaries. That's standing." When I got home, my inbox pinged. Sarah had sent a reminder. "Forward anything new texts, emails, voicemails." I dropped every message into the folder. Lily's late night please talk. Noah's threats, Mom's guilt, Dad's pleas, all of it. I messaged Sarah. "Done," she replied. "Good, the file grows." "Stronger every day." I whispered into the dark kitchen. "Karma is moving." The words echoed back at me. "I don't have to push," I added. "Only have to stand." Court day. I wore a navy suit and a new spine. I breathed slow and watched the clock above the bench tick like a metronome for my heart. Sarah whispered, "Stay steady. I'll speak for us." "I'm ready," I said, even though my palms sweated. The clerk called the case. I stood. Lily stared at the table. Noah jiggled his foot. Sarah said, "Your Honor, my client has paid enough." The judge looked over his glasses. "Evidence?" Sarah tapped her laptop. Noah's voice filled the room. "Co-signed the loan. Help with Mom and Dad's mortgage. We'll all be fine." I kept my eyes on the judge. My chest hammered, but my feet held. Sarah lifted a page. "This is the budget drafted by the parents. Rent, prenatal care. Groceries presented to my client to fund their new family." I said. "They handed it to me at a cafe." The judge nodded. "I see the columns." Sarah continued, "We also have messages. You're heartless. Demands for money. Guilt. Pressure." Lily whispered, "I was scared." Noah muttered, "He can afford it." I said, "Affordability is an obligation." Sarah added, "Paternity results are filed." The judge turned to me. "Not your child?" "Not mine," I said. He turned to Noah. "You understand what that implies?" Noah gripped the table. "Yeah." Sarah closed her folder. Relief requested. The house to my client, no spousal support. A limited no-contact order for harassment and recognition that Noah bears support for the child. I watched Lily's hands fold into themselves. The judge cleared his throat. "Mr. Adam, do you have anything to add?" Swallowed. "Only that I want peace. I won't fund betrayal." Noah glared. "He's trying to ruin us." I faced the bench. "I'm trying to survive." The judge wrote for a long moment. Pen scratched. "My pulse counted along," he said, ruling. The room froze. He read, "Property split in the petitioner's favor. The house remains with him. No spousal support owed by him. Paternity result binds Noah to provide child support as required by law. A limited no-contact order is granted for harassment. Parties will communicate only through counsel regarding outstanding matters." Mom whispered, "We only wanted help." Dad said we raised him." The judge looked their way. "Help is not coerced by debt or shame." I exhaled. "Thank you, Your Honor," he added. "Use the order. If contact continues, report it." "I will," I said. "I'm done being silent." Sarah nodded beside me. Air finally reached my lungs. I nodded. Sarah squeezed my elbow. "You did it," Noah spat. "You'll be alone forever." I met his eyes. "I'd rather be alone than owned." Lily's voice trembled. "Adam, I didn't answer." I signed where I had to sign. As we waited for copies, Sarah spoke low. "Next steps. Deed filing, order service, change the locks if..." You haven't? I will tonight, I said. She smiled. Walk out with your head up. We left the courtroom. The hallway smelled like old paper and dusted hope. My phone buzzed. Grace's email lit the screen. Congrats on the project launch. Numbers. I laughed under my breath, of all days. Sarah arched an eyebrow. Good news? Work survived, I said. Maybe I did too. On the courthouse steps, sunlight hit like proof. Cars hissed by. People talked about other lives, I typed. I'm free, and sent it to Marcus. His reply came fast. Dinner on me. I leaned on the rail and let the city noise wash me clean. Yeah, I whispered to the day. Dinner on you. A new start on me. I'm home, I said to the doorway, paint bucket in my hand. Just me. I taped the trim, rolled white across the wall, and listened to the soft scrape. Clean slate, I told the room. More ghosts. When the coat settled, I sat on the floor with a sandwich. I chewed and breathed. Peace, I said. You taste like bread and quiet. My phone lit with an unknown number. I watched it ring. Mom, I whispered, reading the voicemail preview. Not today. Call died. The room stayed gentle. I opened a blank page and read aloud while I typed, I love you. I'm done paying for choices that are not mine. If you want a relationship, it must be honest and boundaried. I stared at the lines. Not yet, I told the letter. You'll wait until I'm steady. I pulled a small box from the closet. Lily's last sweater lay folded like a question. Goodbye, I whispered to the soft blue wool. You're not mine to carry? At the charity shop, the bell chimed. The clerk smiled. Donation. It's just one, I said, holding the box a moment longer than I meant to. You okay? She asked. I'm learning, I said. That's enough for today. She nodded. We'll take good care of it. I already did, I said, and walked back into the afternoon. Sunday came bright. I followed the river path and spoke to the water because it didn't talk back. I choose life, I said. I choose mornings like this and afternoons with nothing to prove. The wind lifted, cool and careful. I closed my eyes. Thanks for the push, I told it. I'll walk the rest. My phone buzzed again, Noah. Then Mom, then silence. I put it on airplane mode. Not today, I said. Maybe not for a while. Back home, the white wall dried into calm. I ran my fingers near it without touching. You stay, I said. People go. I swept the floor. I opened the windows. I made tea and let it steam against my face. Won't chase revenge, I told the kettle's whisper. I'll let truth do the work. The house answered with settling wood and ordinary sounds. I sat on the threshold with my mug and spoke to the doorway again. Here are the rules, I said. Locks changed. Boundaries clear. Money stays mine. Words stay measured. Silence is not surrender. It's protection. The door didn't argue. Neither did I. I locked it twice and smiled. Safe, I told myself. Finally, truly safe now. Here. Evening rolled in soft. I wrote one final line and read it out loud to the empty room. Justice, for me, is silence and a door that I close. I stood, pressed the latch, and heard it click like a promise. Good night, I said to the wall, the house, the river, the version of me that kept begging to be enough. You are, I answered, and let the quiet hold me.